Good evening. I am going to take a seminar on tissue engineering and its applications. Uh, First, I am going to introduce what is tissue engineering. Tissue engineering is the interdisciplinary field that utilizes cells, biomaterials, biochemical, some growth factors, and the physical, which will be the signals, as well as their combinations to generate tissue-like structures. The main goal of the tissue engineering is to provide biological substitute that can maintain, restore, or improve the function of damaged tissues. Although the first tissue engineering concept was introduced in the late 1970s, the day modern tissue engineering was only raised in 1987. What are the next steps involved in the tissue engineering? Tissue engineering procedures involve several steps which includes selection, cell isolation, culturing of the cells, then the differentiation of the cells, and then cultivation of the scaffolds, and then applied after cultivation of the cells in the scaffold, then applied to the human. The first step will be the bios, biopsy. In this, the solid tissue is mixed, and then enzymes like trypsin and collagen was used to remove the extracellular matrix, and then finally the cells were extracted with the help of centrifugation. The next will be the cell isolation and cultivation, which indicates the manipulation of the cells. In this, after cell isolated, it will be the cells are allowed to grow in the uh, medium, and then be applied on the scaffolds. In this, the cells used may be autologous cells, which indicates the primary cells extracted from the same person. Other types of cells may be used, such as allogenic, donor from the other specimens, may be heterologous, which indicates the donor with the different species. The scaffold. The next step will be the scaffold, which is the important stage in the tissue engineering, because the cells are isolated on the developed scaffolds and then be applied to the human. Uh, Further, the scaffolds would be resemble the extracellular matrix. Further, there are certain requirements that needed to meet, which are biocompatibility, biodegradability, and non-brittle nature. The first step will be the implantation in the human. The final step will be detection whether it is the implant is successful or not. Um, this is the schematic representation, which implies the first the cells are isolated from the human, then the cells are allowed to expand, and then applied on the scaffold, and then it will be applied to the human. The why need for the tissue engineering? Because the traditional medical tools are not yet capable of completely or efficiently fixing it. Further, they are possess several limitations delivering the solutions for the numerous health problems. Next, they cannot cure a number of deadly diseases such as the cancer, strokes, diabetes. Uh, Further, they are not capable of restoring the normal function, and the number of organ donors is always less than required. Uh, the next, the tissue engineering market. Tissue engineering offers several advantages over traditional treatments. The global tissue market was valued at USD 16.5 billion in 2023. It is expected to grow at a rate of 9.6% during the forecast period. The next, the approaches in the tissue engineering. Two types of approaches are used, such as acellular graft and and cellular graft. In a cellular graft, donor-derived or synthetic biomaterial platform derived of any cellular components are implanted into the human body to promote and aid gene regeneration. In cellular graft consists of patient-derived or donor cells that are used to cellularize and mature a scaffold prior to implantation. The applications of tissue engineering were the recent applications of tissue engineering were liver chip, kidney chip, lung chip, body chip. The challenges in the tissue engineering were the choice of the right source for the cells and their culture is a challenge. The choice of scaffold materials is not a easier task. The another challenge in tissue engineering is led to the transportation of nutrients and the waste secretion in the engineered tissue. Finally, the major challenge is still present, namely the mass production and commercialization of the engineered tissues. Thank you.